Welcome everyone to the bear market. So what we're going to do today is we're going to talk a little bit about the price action of Saitama. We're going to talk about the overall market. We're going to get a feel for what people are talking about on Twitter as far as Saitama is concerned and Saitamask. And we're going to take a look at some of the things that I'm doing with my portfolio to help out to combat the bear market that we're going through now. But before we do that, guys, if you're an investor in Saitama, if you're part of the Wolfpack, do me a favor and smash the like button. All right, so let's get into it. So I'm curious as to how many of you have gotten Saitamask to work. So we had version 1.7 and 1.8. If you guys would just do me a favor and drop in the comments below, we're just going to do a little informal poll here. Just let me know in the comments below if you're able to get Saitamask working for you. And keep in mind, guys, that the overall market is down. So that's the main reason why you're seeing Saitama down. And like we talked about yesterday, also, obviously, Saitamask not working is really hurting the value of the token. So what am I doing with my portfolio personally? I still have not sold any Saitama. But what I have done over the last few days, I was looking at the $40,000 mark as the psychological support level for Bitcoin. Once it dipped below 40,000, when it got into around 39,000 over the last few days, I was moving some of my high risk investments, those meme coins and things that are not as strong of a project as like something like Saitama, not as strong as a community project, some really high risk meme coins. I moved those into stable coins just because I believe that we are in a bear market. I'm not 100% certain that we're in a bear market, but I'm probably about 80% sure that we are. With all the world events that are going on, with the stock market crashing, with the things that are going on in the world, crazy stuff that's going on out there. Let's jump over to the screen and take a look at what people are saying on Twitter. So what I did for you guys over on our Twitter page at Crypto Talk Now 21, I reposted some tweets, some interesting tweets from the Saitama community. And what I do with Twitter is I try to gauge what is going on in the community by reading some of the posts on Twitter. I think it's a nice way to stay updated on what people are thinking about, what the sentiment overall is on Saitama as a whole. MXGNXM. And he says, both my phone are now working. Well, I was dumb to bought a new phone just to check if I can log into Saitamask. Lesson learned to be patient. So basically, he actually went out and bought another phone to get it to work. And he found out that it works on both phones. So that's good news. And then Sukar Reddy here, he posted something helpful here. He says, if you have saved your original Saitamask seed phrase and still have error 401 or account doesn't exist, you can create a new account and import your old Saitama seed phrase. So that's helpful for any of you guys that are still getting the 401 error message and you want to be able to take your old account that you had set up with a seed phrase. You can go ahead and import that seed phrase. And guys, I really like this post right here. I'll give him a follow. Give him a follow from Jeremy Brinker. It says, if the whole market wasn't down, I may be worried about the projects I'm in, but we've seen this before, down 60% and then up 160%. You need to look at the past to see the future. And by that, you will see crypto is the future. So I really like this quote right here. And, basically it just speaks to overall about Saitama, that if you're concerned about what's going on, yes, they did botch the release a couple times of Saitamask and they're having issues. I think that they're probably about half the people out there that are using it are able to get it to work. But we have to keep in mind that the whole market is down, and not just the crypto market, but also issues with the stock market as well. And this tweet right here from Ed Lowe, it says Saitamask 1.7 now iOS works now perfectly. I can't wait. The next update 1.8. So that's good news right there that he retweeted. And then Danny right here, Danny Z, it says right here, I'm in Saitamask version 1.8 iOS. It's amazing. Amazing job creating this revolutionary app that will help. Now jumping over here to DEX Tools, guys, at dextools.io, we can see the chart here of Saitama. Overall, you can see what's been going on with the chart here, just been bleeding out today. And you can see that over on Uniswap, the total liquidity is still over 14 million. The daily volume on Uniswap is over 10 million. And you can see that the holders is holding strong over 318,000. There's 318,593. The market cap has slipped down to 1.2 billion. So that's where we are with DEX Tools. And guys, now taking a look at what's going on in the overall market, let's jump over to Coin Market Cap. And you can see here, let's refresh the screen, that the overall market is down almost 10%, 9.94%. in terms of market cap. So we're at 1.61 trillion, down almost 10% in the last 24 hours. So this is what is going on in the overall market. And you can see the total volume in the overall market is up in the last 24 hours. And guys, you can see here the total crypto market volume over the last 24 hours is up 151.33 billion, which makes a 27.31% increase. The total volume in DeFi is currently 23.49 billion, 15.52% of the total crypto market. The volume of all stablecoins is now 121.95 billion, which is 80%, over 80% of the total crypto market 24-hour volume. So you can see that people are following sort of the same strategy that I'm doing, and that is moving some of the riskier investments and maybe even some people taking money out of Bitcoin and Ethereum and putting it into stable coins. So you can see right here, Bitcoin is down in the last 24 hours, almost 8%. In the last 7 days, nearly 19%. Ethereum is down over 11%. And in the last 7 days, Ethereum is down over 27%. And then BNB is something I've been looking at too. BNB is down over 11%. And in the last 7 days, it's down over 27%. Let's jump over to Crypto Bubbles and take a quick graphical look at the market. And you can see right here in the top 100, it's just a sea of red. I don't see anything that's in the green right now. So I guess as an investor of Saitama, this gives me a little bit of peace of mind, that understanding that this is not all Saitama's fault as far as Saitamask, as far as what is driving the price down. You can see, guys, clearly that the overall market is down. And so it's kind of bad timing. Hopefully, as the market starts to turn around, Saitamask gets released, and then you're going to see that pump, in my opinion. But remember, this is not financial advice. Do not invest anything into crypto that you cannot afford to lose. I want to thank all of you that have given me this platform. The channel has been growing nicely. We are closing in on almost 7,000 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, guys, go ahead and do so now. Hit the notification bell for more updates on Saitama and other tokens, Shibnobi. We're going to start talking about the overall market as well. Hopefully, we can get through this bear market and start to see some of these coins and tokens start to pump so we can get out of this bear market. I thank you again so much for watching. Please be safe, be careful out there, guys. Have a great day.